Hey millennials, I'm Roshan Dash and welcome to Tech Village. Today, we'll have a look at the Samsung Galaxy M30 and decide whether it's the best smartphone under 15k Indian rupees. Please subscribe to the channel if you want your life to be filled with joy. And also, if you do not want to miss out on this amazing world of technology. No, seriously. Yeah, seriously. Just pause right now, subscribe and then continue. Please, pause right now. Thanks guys. Now let's get started. First, let's briefly skim over the specs of the phone. Sad, it only supports 4G. It doesn't have 5G. I hope it gets it over a software update. Just kidding guys, just kidding. There's nothing to worry about here. Even the top end smartphones do not have 5G support as of now. And it has support for VoLTE on both the SIM card slots. So there we go, that's a good thing. It's a pretty lightweight phone. It weighs in at 174 grams. To compare, the latest and greatest iPhone 10s Max weighs 208 grams. iPhone 10s weighs 177 grams. And the newspaper weighs around 50 to 100 grams. So you're basically carrying the weight of a couple of newspapers, but with information which not even a million newspapers can carry. You know, it's pretty light considering the fact that it has an enormous 5000 mAh battery. It's due to the fact that it has a plastic body, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It has an amazing 6.4 inch Samsung Super AMOLED 2340 by 1080p resolution with a ratio of around 2:1. Well, this is what was missing in this price segment. For 15k, getting a Super AMOLED Samsung display is amazing. The colors are usually punchy, and like Samsung makes the best display, as you know that Apple also sources its displays from Samsung. It comes with Android Pie 9.0. If your M30 doesn't come with it by default, you have nothing to worry about. You can get it over a software update. And yes, it has the amazing One UI interface. It is fast, fluid, snappy and bloatware free. It's good that Samsung moved on from that useless TouchWiz. I guess the Note 7 did blast away the useless brains at Samsung. M30 features Exynos 7940, Samsung's in-house 14nm chip with a Mali G71 MP2 GPU. Yeah, this is the one thing which this phone lags in comparison to its competitors. I'm not saying it lags or something or it's slow. It's decent, it's fine, it's fluid, don't worry about that. But if you want to play high-end games like PUBG, you need to select low settings for a smooth gameplay. Those performance scores clearly show that this phone is lagging behind mobiles in the same price range, though the day-to-day performance is top-notch. The storage department is amazing on this. There are two variants, one with 64GB storage with a 4GB RAM and the other with a 128GB storage with 6GB RAM. The best part is that it has a dedicated microSD card slot with up to 1TB support. The fingerprint sensor is mounted at the back and it's not slow. It comes with a face unlock feature, so that's good to know for this budget. That battery they feature is massive. It's a whopping 5000 mAh battery and the phone comes with a 15-watt quick charging support. And since that Note 7 debacle, Samsung has learned to take precautions, so there's nothing to worry about that battery. It charges to 100% in around 1 hour 35 minutes. It lasts around 2 days with moderate usage, so that's good. And also, it has a 3.5mm jack. So for all the guys who still have their old filthy headphones, you can plug it in and listen to all that music. To be honest, if you guys have never tried Bluetooth earphones, you have to try it out. It is amazing. It's totally worth the price. It has a FM radio. Yeah, if anybody still uses that now. And it has the standard Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS, etc. It doesn't feature an LED status indicator because you know why, there's bezel-less, so there's no LED status for this phone. Now let's get into the camera. For the still photos, the back camera has 3 sensors. The top one is an ultra-wide angle camera. The middle one is the main camera, hence the circle around it. And the bottom is the depth sensor. The camera is good during daylight and the always apply HDR is a good option. If you apply it, you'll get amazing photos. Low light shots aren't great, but they are good for this price range. The detail is good in areas where it's reasonably lit. The additional depth sensor does a good job in the live focus mode to separate the subject from the background. It does amazingly well at an optimal distance. The selfie camera is a 16 megapixel sensor and the photos are surprisingly good. The detail, sharpness and dynamic range are very decent. Video recording. The phone can record up to 1080p at 30 fps. Sorry guys, no 4K and also no 1080p 60 fps, so that's a bummer. The camera has no stabilization, neither optical nor virtual, but the colors and saturation are actually good at 1080p 30 fps. It shoots good videos. The cost of the 64GB 4GB RAM variant is 14,990 on Amazon, and the 128GB 6GB RAM variant is 17,990. It comes in two colors, gradation black and gradation blue. So yeah, that's the review. Now let's get down to the main question, whether or not is it the best smartphone to buy for 15k INR. Let's list down some pros and cons here. As you can see that the cons are a slightly weak processor compared to its competition, and the camera can get much better for this price range, though it's not bad by any means. And the pros are a lot. You'll get the Samsung warranty and all, and also it's by a recognizable brand, unlike other phones which are cheap and Chinese. The battery is huge. It lasts 2 full days with ease. Its battery is almost double of what comes in an iPhone like 10 or 10s, and the display is just amazing. This is the best display you can get for this price range, and that itself is worth paying for. So there's one question you have to ask. Do you play games? If yes, then this is not the best smartphone for this price range. If not, then this is one of the best you can get for this price range. It's an ideal gift for your parents, uncles or aunts, because they believe in the Samsung brand and it looks amazing. The display and also the finish is not very bad. Though it's plasticky, it has a decent feel to it. I would definitely recommend going for it if you need it for anything apart from gaming. So there you go. Thanks for watching guys. Please like, share and subscribe. Comment down below whether or not you liked the video and the things I could improve upon. Please subscribe. Thanks. Bye bye.